Welcome to Market Matters. I am Khoo Hsu Chuang, joined as usual by my two lovely co-presenters, Wei Lynn Tang and Chong. Wei Lynn, my goodness, some breathing space today on KLCI. Finally up after yesterday's declines. Phew is what I'm saying.
But I still feel that the market is rather irrational though, Chong, because day in, day out, you see the market hovering above 1600 and below 1600. And today, I think it went down below 600 morning, but it went up. So it's rather irrational.
Yeah, let's get a clear review on the whole picture from Charlotte.
Yes, yeah, actually up 12.56 points today, or 0.79% today, at above 1,600, sustaining above 1,600 points. TA Research actually came out with a report saying that it expected CI to close higher because of bargain hunting. And it's not because of the fundamentals of the index. Now, gainers led losers by 577 versus 213. And ringgit continued to weaken against the US dollar, quoted at 4.23. And this is because of narrowed foreign reserves, which has hurt investor sentiment. And CPO slides stronger, actually weaker ringgit did not help CPO again. CPO slides the second day after strong gains seen for the past few days. CPO was at 1,990 ringgit per metric ton. And one trader actually said that there's uncertainty in the ringgit's direction due to political and economic factors.
Yeah, I think it's just volatile all over the place.
Correct.
I think you have to be a very brave man to go long on the stock market now. I mean, everybody is kind of like raising cash or telling people to raise cash. I mean, Bill Gross is one of them, right?
And I think a few months ago, I think some of the astute investors and fund managers have been actually raising their cash holdings.
Yeah, I don't want to name any names, but I've been
guys,
speaking to some fund managers
looking at
in the last few
Asian
days.
regional market, right? Regional market actually up today after US reported a very positive data yesterday, up 3% yesterday, US Wall Street. When we look at regional market, Nikkei up 0.48%, Kospi increased 0.02%, Straits Time Index added 1.02%. Back to you guys.
Okay, let's have a look at some hot stocks. And it's top Glove Corp Bhd. They closed up today 2% higher to 8.03, up 77% year to date. Fantastic little stock. Well, not little, because they're the world's biggest producer of rubber gloves.
Yeah, that's right, Chong. So yesterday, Alliance DBS came out a report. So I think one of the reasons that the shares have seen quite a jump today is because it actually increased its target price up to 9.15 ringgit. Now, this is from 6.95 ringgit previously. So Alliance has cited a few good points for Top Glove. Valuation is cheaper than its peers like Kosan and Hartalega. But not only that, it actually says that there's scope for higher dividends considering its rising operating cash flow, as well as it expects it to stay in net cash for the next 3 years.
I think for me, the best thing about this company is the fact that their costs are in ringgit and their earnings are in dollars. They're also doing a lot of stuff in terms of capacity expansion. They're opening new lines. I think they're going to be bumping up production annually from about 45 million to 50 million gloves. The best thing about the stock right now, though, is the fact that they're surfing this wave of dollar earnings. And I think until that wave kind of like flows back into the appetite, it's a great little stock.
Earnings for a glove company, according to the analyst, is actually a function of sales volume and unit profitability. And when you mention like stronger US dollar and all this, is actually ties into the unit profitability. But not only that, Top Gloves in terms of its product mix, right? Because it has a strong position in the latex rubber gloves. So while other glove players are actually upping their capacity in terms of nitrile gloves, according to this analyst, the demand and supply dynamics holds better for latex, and for that, it's actually more beneficial for them to see the currency gains.
Yeah, I think that as far as I understand it, the emerging markets, they like latex, right? So they like the feeling.
Why do they like latex? Why not nitrile? The nitrile was more, what do you call it, from a health perspective?
I think it's also because nitriles are preferred by developed markets and latex is preferred by the emerging markets, right? And I think right now, Top Glove are quite market leaders in latex gloves, right? But they're trying to even the mix to 60-40. I think that's going to happen in the next 1 or 2 years. So, eventually in 1 or 2 years' time, they're going to have a nice balance between nitrile and latex. So I think that's the other catalyst for them.
Right, and with the nitrile space, competition could be more because everyone is upping the nitrile space. But within the latex, it's not as much in terms of the incoming supply. So Top Glove.
Yeah, and heaven forbid, every time there's a bio disease out there, there's some kind of like vampire illness, shares of Top Glove spike, right?
You and your puns, right? Okay.
Okay, so to bring it all home, Top Glove, they execute well on production expansion. I think they're going to be trying to hit 30% global market share by 2020. Ringgit costs, dollar earnings, that's going to help them explain why the share price has outperformed 75% year to date versus the 8% decline for the FBM and KLCI. And lastly, they've got progress on plans to even their latex nitrile glove mix. So that's Top Glove in a nutshell.